Hey, how are y'all doing? My name is Brittany and let's talk about books. So today is another writing update. This one is on Lost Girl again, but also on this other project, Hanging On by a Thread. I talk about this project in my September writing vlog that is not yet up yet, but basically it's a story that I worked on when I was 12, so back in 2012. And it was a non-fiction book about bullying. So I did research on different anti-bullying organizations like Pink Day and the It Gets Better Project. I talked about the different types of bullying. I did research on people who committed suicide from bullying, so I did research on bullying as well. And it was just this big whole thing that I did. I have it right here. This is whatever is there, so it's actually quite thick considering I was only 12 to 13 when I was working on this, but I decided that I do not like nonfiction. It's just not my thing. It's not what I like to write. So I stopped writing it and I moved on to a fiction story. But the reason why I'm talking about it today is because I'm going back to it. Not really. It's not going to be a huge focus. Basically, I'm just rewriting it. I'm changing what it is, to be completely honest. I'm changing it to get rid of all of that like research about bullying, and I'm changing it to my personal story with bullying, and then all of the bully sides, the people who committed suicide from bullying. And it's just gonna be that, and I'm gonna give it to my friends because my friends want to read it, and I'm just like, okay, well, if you want it, you can have it. So that's what it's gonna be. And I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit, but I guess my main focus in this video is gonna be Lost Girl. It's not a happy update. I'm not feeling good about Lost Girl anymore. I'm in a place in my life where I'm just not happy with it, and I'm just done. I want to finish it, and I plan on finishing it. I no longer think that I'm going to print it. I just don't love it enough to spend money on it. I feel like it's my first novel that I've ever written, and I feel like it just needs to be hidden away. I might send it to some of my friends if they want to read it, but I think once I finish it, I'm not really gonna go back to it. And by finish it, I mean I'm gonna finish rewriting the beginning, and then I'm gonna do a sweep through of the novel and just fill in any missing scenes, just so it's a complete first draft, and then I'm gonna give it to my friends if they still want it. But unless all of a sudden I fall in love with it again, I don't think I'm gonna print it out from CreateSpace. I don't love it anymore. It's not what I wanted it to be, and it makes me quite upset that I don't want to ever look at it again. I wish that I could say that I loved the novel. I wish I could say that it made me happy. I wish I could say that I wanted to finish it, I wanted to print it out, but I don't. I honestly and truly want nothing to do with it anymore. And I am determined to finish it. I do mean that. Because I want to finish what I started. I don't want all of that work to completely be for waste. I want to have something to say about it. So let's just talk about Hanging On by a Thread now. So like I showed you earlier, this is where the story is. So I had an index and everything, and you know, there's so much crap in here. And for weeks now I've been telling my friends that I'm gonna write it and I'm gonna give it to them, and I haven't done that yet, and I want to have it done by the end of October. So I started working on it last night on my computer, and since I made the decision to change the story, so it's more about my life and more about actual bullying stories rather than research and then the bullying stories, because everybody knows about cyberbullying and verbal bullying and physical bullying, everybody knows all these things, and everybody knows about Pink Day, and so it's pointless for me to recap it in this book. And as a 12-year-old, I thought that it was important. It's not. I mean, it's important, but everybody already knows all this stuff, and it's basically just a waste of my friend's time to read about it. So I have 6 pages with 2,553 words, and I wrote all of this yesterday. So basically, I wrote a little introduction to bullying, but I think I'm going to change it to just an introduction, or I might just get rid of it altogether. But chapter 2 is titled My Story. It's basically just about my life from grade 7 to grade 8, and how I was bullied and how I was sad. I might change it to my bully story too, because I basically focus on bullying, but I think I'm going to focus on just the bullying and how the bullying affected me, and how, I don't know, I think I'm going to change it into being sad and feeling depressed and just being really upset. I'm going to read you guys a little intro here, just a little teaser. So it goes, I, like everyone else, have been bullied. For the most part, I had a pretty good childhood. I wasn't made fun of or laughed at or anything like that. My story starts in grade 7, I suppose, or at least that's where I personally feel like it starts. So that's what I'm going to share with you. So this is what is happening, and I haven't really thought about this stuff in quite a while. I mean, like, I've thought about it, but not really to the extent of how I'm thinking about it now. And I realize it still bothers me in a way. I was getting quite emotional, I think, just because I was remembering the feelings that I had and how sad I was, especially in my grade 8 year. I just felt so lost and alone and isolated from everybody. It's not fun. It's not fun. But yeah, that's what I'm working on now. And like I said, I want to have that done by the end of October. I'm going to just recap my plan for you guys. So I'm going to finish Hanging On by a Thread by the end of October, because I want to give it to my friend for her birthday. And then Lost Girl, possibly by the end of October. I don't really know. I hope so, just so I can kind of be done with it. But I kind of don't see it being done before NaNoWriMo. But I've decided that no matter what, when NaNoWriMo comes, I'm going to work on Rewind. That's me. That's what's going on. That's my writing update. I don't really have a lot of other things to say. I still plan on printing Rewind. I'm hoping that I love it enough to print it, because I do want to print a book at some point. I think Rewind would be a lot better option if I end up loving it, which I really, really hope I do. I really want to love Rewind. I just need to figure out all of the issues that I have at the moment with the plot. Time travel is a difficult thing, and I'm just kind of thinking through it a little bit. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!